Can I buy a ticket for Williams?
Yes, one person.
Yeah, 6:31.
Yes.
And what do I do about coming back? Do I just fly it over there?
Yes.
At a stop? And where do I get the boat from?
It's further down,
Yeah.
200 meters. Yes, the white one.
Yasu Vasily, a big day planned. It's a way of life, get a coffee, get the business started in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Gumenica is a new city.
Yes. 30 years ago, it was there were just a few houses.
So is the port a new thing?
Yes, totally. The port and the road where we will be in a few minutes.
So it's all about infrastructure. Being able to get people to and from a place quickly.
Gumenica has over 30,000 people. The other two towns, not more than
2,000.
2,000.
So they're villages, but now come into the modern age, so they're towns. Old port.
Our next stop will be Aristi. And after that, Vikos.
Okay, so Aristi you reckon's about 2 hours away?
About 2 hours away. It's 150 kilometers from Gumenica. To visit Faragi of Vikos.
Faragi?
It's a canyon of Vikos.
Awesome.
The river of Voidomatis.
Voidomatis.
Means good water.
And what do you know about this water?
It has the reputation of the clearest river of Europe.
Of all of Europe?
Yes, and the coldest.
So what we're saying is this is frozen a lot of the time?
It's all year about 4 or 5 degrees Celsius.
And the time is 8:30. Okay, tell me a little about the river here.
The river of Kerry is the place where ancient Greeks said it was the entrance of the world of dead.
The world of the dead.
Dead people.
Very nice. So this is the entry to the world of the dead.
Yes, there was a monument. There is still a monument there. You can see that in Odyssey of Homer's.
Okay, in Homer's.
Yes.
Were they the evil dead or were they the good dead as well?
According to that poem, that world was not good.
Right. Oh, we have snow.
It was snowing a few days ago.
Sweet. Exodus? Oh, that means exit. Thought that was the name of the village.
No.
So,
It's
tell
the
me,
place where I come from.
oh, you used to live up here? Or you still live up here?
No, I don't live here. But this is where I come from.
Right, this is your heritage.
Yes.
And what's the name of the village?
Agiliaki.
Kiriaki.
Yes.
Sunday. Why?
It's not Sunday, it's the name.
No, it's Sunday.
Sunday is
Yeah.
the same name.
Saint Sunday. So, tell me about your diplomas again. You are a horticulturalist. You studied 5 years to become a horticulturalist.
Yes.
And then another 2 years to specialise in...
No, among these 5 years, 2 years was for Faculty of Food Science and Technology.
What does that mean?
How to treat plants, the crops of the plants, the fruits,
Yep.
to make them ready to eat, to conserve.
Oh, make them last longer.
Yes, last
So
longer.
when we eat an apple and it's crunchy, and you know it was last year's apple,
Yes.
from what I understand is they gas them.
Yes.
So are you involved in that sort of process? What am I doing with you? You're supposed to be the naturalist, the man who likes to have food
You have
that's
to know the
fresh.
chemical. You have to know the chemical way, so as to do an alternative way.
And you know, it's funny that you say alternative because the natural way is what you're talking about, isn't it? Alternative.
This is what I'm looking for after the studies.
You're looking for the
After the
alternative
degree.
way,
Yes.
which is natural.
I'm looking for this field for about 10 years, 11 years.
Wow. So, have you found anything?
Plenty.
That's good news.
Yes.
So, are you going to save the planet?
It's not difficult. The difficult is to make people believe that it is better than natural.
What do you think of hydroponics?
Why? And after that we can learn some of the people that don't know how to cultivate something, cultivate them and have something to eat. Not by giving them hydroponics tomato.
I suppose the value of hydroponics is that modern agriculture destroys the soil that it's growing. So then after 4 years that land isn't fertile anymore and you've got to have artificial fertilizers, which are then just completely fake anyway.
It's a solution for a problem. A problem we created. A modern agriculture created.
Absolutely.
So there are two ways. Or we forget the problem and we create new ones. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Or we go back to improve the ways, the alternative ways.
Of growing food,
Yes.
which is more natural, the way we
More
used to do it. But then it's more perfect for the home person to grow their own food.
Yes.
And thus we don't need mega single crops. And then we don't need insecticides because then we don't have a mega pest that's attacking those mega single crops.
Yes.
So,
This is a vicious cycle, because the more we're expecting from a part of the earth, the more problems they create after a few years.
you know, to fix that problem, you just put a bit more variety in, not just a single crop.
Yeah.
Hallway.
New ones.
How much was it?
2 years.
Stop. So the mountain Pindos. Okay, so do you know what caused this mountain range? What sort of rock it is? Like, is it a volcanic thing? Is it just pressure between two plates? So are there earthquakes here?
Yes.
Do you know if they're severe, if they've happened recently?
The severest recently is about 15 years ago. 15 years ago, 6 point something.
Well, that would have made a mess.
No,
No?
nothing.
All the old stone houses were all secure and...
All traditional houses, but no damage at all.
Isn't that fantastic? Epiros.
Epirus until a few years ago, it was the more isolated area of Greece. That meant that the way of living
It's more traditional.
was far behind the other areas of Greece.
It's a shame we look at it as far behind. People were self-sufficient then.
Yes, they were.
But I suppose they didn't understand about using the sun to warm your house.
Different culture.